Why spiritualism is deserted by some of its followers. You and I stand today deserted by many a one in whose hands the white standard of spiritualism was placed along with our own. You and I have seen the ranks of this great army thinning. You and I could number up even in this city scores of those to whom the mission has been entrusted who have fallen away from our side, and whilst but one rostrum remains where the glad tidings of spiritualism, and the keen, strict, yet daring analysis of all which its light reveals, is permitted. We find that this rostrum is deserted by most of those whose hands were the strongest, and to whom were entrusted the mightiest responsibility in the conduct of this noble work. This excites in us some questions, and the very answers that we are prepared to give most clearly elucidate the progress of the movement. When we come keenly to analyze why we are thus deserted, we find a clue to the character of spiritualism throughout. Let us observe 2 points which account for the defalcation to those to whom we have alluded. Spiritualism endorses no sect. Spiritualism closes down all the avenues it is possible to open of mere sectarian belief, and rebukes them all. And why? Because the very fact of the Spirit's continued existence, its state and condition, is a denial of every sectarian dogma. There is not one but provides a vicarious atonement for its believers. There is not a spirit from the far east to the mighty west, from the burning south to the frozen north, that has ever yet communicated to man and been able to prove that it was happy or miserable on account of its belief, not one who dared to deny that its happiness or misery is determined by its acts and deeds alone.